Lynn says, why should do this even when they are 68? I feel like it is playing a game. Well, I mean, it's just psychology, right? It's just human psychology, human biology. Like, things change a little bit when you get older. Your biology changes. Men actually stop having as much testosterone, and women start having more testosterone. And there's different things that are going on in your bodies and all that kind of stuff. But the psychology still stays the same. And if you want a man to value you, he has to work for and earn you, or he has to be in scarcity, right? That's another reason why men will value women, is because they don't have a lot of options, right? Most guys don't have a lot of options. Like, let's just be real with it. And unless you're dating players, he probably doesn't have a whole lot of options on what he's looking for and who he's trying to meet. And so if you're talking to him and you want him to value you, right? You want him to think of highly of you, then there has to be something there, right? You can't be like every other woman that he meets and expect him to value you. Just like he can't be like every other guy that you meet and expect you to value him, right? So if you meet just one of a sea of men, why would you value that guy over this guy or over that guy or over that guy, right? He has to display himself in a way that shows that he's higher value than the other guys if he wants you to value him and feel like you want to have something more with him and be in a relationship with him and all that kind of stuff. It's the same thing, right? On both sides. And so you don't have to do anything if you don't want to. But if you're having problems, then this is a way to make sure that men value you and you're getting into a situation where men value you. If you're not having problems and all the guys that you meet immediately are like, oh, you're the most amazing woman I've ever met and we should be together, and you think that they're really awesome and you get together and everything's really great and awesome and amazing, cool, just keep doing what you're doing, right? And if that's not happening, then try something a little bit different, right? Try using psychology to your advantage. Is that a game? No more than wearing makeup is a game, or wearing high heels is a game, or wearing a sexy dress to impress a man is a game, right? Like, all of those things, you could look at all of those things as a game, right? Because it's all in the mating game of what it is that we're doing as people, right? Where it's like this thing where if you go into any kingdom, like any animal kingdom out there, and you look at the animals that are interacting with each other, they're playing this game. They're all doing these things with each other. And there's certain things that make them look at one peacock and say, oh, this peacock is a lot more interesting than that peacock, right? And so you'll see it, and it's happening. And when a male peacock meets a female peacock, there's a peacock dance, right? And he's like, right? And he throws up his feathers, and he's like, look at my feathers. I'm a sexy peacock. Don't you think I'm amazing, right? And the female peacock's like, ooh, let me see. Ooh, those awesome, amazing feathers. Ooh, is this the kind of peacock that I want to be with? I don't know. Right? And that's how it works, right? It happens all over the animal kingdom with everything. It happens with people all over the world. We're all in this mating dance with each other. And this is how it works in the human kingdom. And if you want to be valued and you're currently not being valued for the way that you're currently doing things, then try something a little bit different, And if you don't want to, then don't. It's up to you. It's up to you, Len. Do whatever works for you. This is just my suggestion.